stuff. Welcome to the thing, I guess. I okay, so I have plans for Monday, but yesterday to stream yesterday, but let's just say yep. And I started with the farming stuff. Beautiful. Uh, also, I'm having one to eat fish or something like that. So, oh shit, I keep dropping my phone. So, we're gonna be. So yeah, I'm not saying it's like hurting terribly, but I've now had a feeling, but hopefully a feeling. It's not. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be very too. Well, I mean, I've been thinking of having this tooth pulled out, so frick that. I'm not. I don't know about you, but I'm like not. Okay, I mean, it's still kind. Here's the thing: the so like a tooth, like I got a molar that hasn't been filled for a while, so it's actually kind of hurt, and so yeah, this hurt. At least it's not. Yeah, it's kind of hurt, and the last and a while ago, this like in the morning, it just really hurt big time. It wasn't great. So here I am, really about to get to thinking of maybe I should actually deal with this seriously now, because let's just say this thing actually the whole I'm not exactly great with. Let's just say that dental hygiene is not exactly my strongest point. But whatever, we're gonna do the usual. If even if this means my mouth hurting or something, it's can't. I mean, I last time I disappeared for way too long for this. I had to catch up with like hundreds of. Oh, it's okay. Hundreds is an exaggeration, obviously, but you get the idea. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna get by with what I'm doing. I think. Who knows? Yeah. Oh, actually, other factors also interrupted. Also, like to a wrench to some planned streams where I do things. But alas, I have to continue on. So let's give me a moment while I get back to this because it's such a pain, I guess. Okay, so who's ready? Who's ready to suffer? Because I am. I'm I'm hungry, but the chicken is still rock solid. Maybe after once it like thaws, I can get back to it. But for now, suffering. I'm gonna have. I don't know how quick I can make this since I do not exactly know how many things are there on a single while. You get what I mean? I just realized it's this. I put it on this end card, but I haven't even changed the new thing anyway. So yeah, I might change it like next time, next stream. Who knows? Enjoy it now, because we're gonna do it. Okay, so I have my BTD, so that goes away. I need a random window capture to capture window. I hope it works. Oh wait, I think I done here. I oh no wonder it's okay. There we go. Whew! I I set this to two because if I do it like weekly, it run out quick. But damn, do I feel like it feels like my soul just still isn't fully here. Let's start anyway. So we got Tournament of Mythic Kingdoms, Tiki, and Nevermore playing cards, and next up are these boys. Just these two. Okay. Tournament of Mythic Kingdoms. I'm gonna take this. Okay, actually no. I would usually do the thing where I take off my headphones, but ow! Really? Gosh. I my headphones are actually set them low. The mountains and the dunes provide them. Feature collection. Man. And
My team and I are back with something fun. Mountain Dungeon. We're launching our Mythic Kingdoms decks in beautiful new colors with new jokers and epic dragons. Thanks to everyone who made
can't
our
have the
first Kickstarter
dragons.
such a great experience, and I hope you love what you see and you'll help to bring these decks to life by supporting us in this campaign.
Okay, let me take off my headphones. Okay, okay, okay. I had to start. I'm like starting with this because with this being the second installation. Okay. Next, facing the games of mountains and dungeons and seeking an epic adventure and treasure. Amazing fantasy art. Okay, so this is the two. Completes our 4 deck collection, with each deck comes in colors used for each suit. Okay. It was. Okay, so this one here is these. Yay. Summary of features. Printed by your species in vertical payment. Okay, two cards, one way backs and fronts. Oh yeah, it definitely has to be one way. So there's some folks that like hate one way backs. I'm kind of in that school because I'm very particular about the whole thing looking the same, and I'm not even and I know if you have this one way deck, in some cases it wouldn't matter if like even in the case of like one card being off kilter, it's not exact. You're not exactly conveying special information, but yeah, something that's it's you know does feel a bit off when I do it that way. You know what I mean? Still, I'm not gonna knock off anyone's choices for having done that. Something about purposes and whatever. Oh, that is cool. Tuck boxes, metallic. It's only the same J Queen, Jack Queen King Ace cards by Greg Swearing. And wait, this what do you mean same? Like each deck is the same? Has the same stuff? Let me check. Let me. Oh, 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 oh. Well, look. I'm looking at it very carefully. Ah, ah. Okay. Ah, okay. I'm so darn. I don't know if this is genius or I don't know if this is intentional or a necessity, but more power to you. Hey, Nox Voyager, welcome in. You're not exactly in the best. Like this is a yeah, it's on the category in the category stocks and podcasts because I do a thing where I comment on playing card Kickstarter projects. So, well, get in the ride. Even though this will be exported to YouTube if that's possible. Uh, I was just starting. It's the first deck where we could say we unless if you want to join along. Well, doing the thing I'm doing. So right now, yeah, this is the first. I've been uncovering for this video. Do it in based on chronologicality. So I think the lore for this one is the same as before. So clubs are for orcs, spades are the undead, diamonds dwarves, and then hearts are elves. With the colors based on like the realms, it's already like obvious. So this one's for green. I know how these things work. Here it is. Blue backs and then orange for these things. There's like the fun part is that because it's just a deck of cards for these things, most of the lore involved are like external to the deck. Like example, blurbs of this kind, or even like special uh, supplements, booklets, stuff. But unless you want your deck of cards to be at home, you're not gonna. It's not gonna be put there on deck itself. Really slight, relatively scant information. Not that it matters, right? Still, the style, the part, the suits aren't that heavily stylized. Let's be real, but they are, but they do fit, so it counts. Hey, soldiers, then mountain, mountain dungeon decks brand illustrations for jokers and bonus coins. That's the only difference, and the colors. Man, I get it. Okay, this new card found in Fancy Quest themes. Okay, interesting characters and epic things. I don't even like put it in that way. I like on the media of the on the deck itself. It doesn't show, but I guess it's just really the limited nature of the deck of the deck of cards itself. I don't know. I'm being a dumbass. Next up is like we can't take into preservation. Yeah, there's lore. There's the dungeon, which is Orangi, and let's get this thing here. Wow, there's dragons too. Very nice. But these are special house rule. The bonus treasure card can be used for special house rules, a third joker, first play marker, anything you'd like. Out of necessity. Three joker decks are like rarely used unless that's the consequence of your printing. But let's not get there. When you look at that, yeah, at least the illustrations are cool. They have the the medieval mustiness over it, as most fantasy themed things are wont to have. Like it's not if it's seriously like have you ever seen an a like have you ever seen like a convincing fantasy theme where the documents are printed in what's basically copy paper? Of course you don't. No, you look for the nearest parchment or whatever. Man, uh, let's just get back to here. Stretch goals is nature, magic, and dragons. The 56 cards will be the dragon cards, so there will be compatibility. And yeah, and this is actually a big task because it's gonna be a different card from the one, and there has to. But Bicycle is really confident that if done, they'll be compatible, and then you get the standard set-top boxes, limited edition numbers, because usual. Premium set, of course. They're both limited. Apparently, this one's like 1,000. Wait, what? This ain't that. Oh, this ain't just the graphic. We'll check. But the premium is of course this one. You guys have no idea how. It's like it does remind me like a sort of meme where it's just like deck of cards, deck of cards with a sticker slap on its cover. That kind of madness. It's kind of fun. I wouldn't say it's kind of funny, but it is. But the seal, but number seals are like a big deal for these things. They're kind of think of them as small certificates of authenticity. Like they're there's just a few of them. It's the indicator that this is part of a limited run. That won't happen again. That has to be. That's another sticking point in here. These things are like limited, partly partly because it's Kickstarter and you're definitely not going to unlimited run in this thing. But also, think about it. There are already folks like selling sealed stuff with this numbered seals like this of this number, and they can like rack up like 10 times the value if you preserve it very well. Man, the playing card market is the playing card market is ridiculous like that. I'm so sorry. Well, let's look at the art book. Oh, I told you there's an art book plugin too. It's for the second part. See, this is let's see, full page prints and lore. See lore text. Lore, you can only put the lore text outside the deck, and also like the process. But that's a different one. I'm have to make sure you have to understand that yeah, most of the lore will never be on this thing. You would always see in this part thing, which will it which it's a bit of a balance because you have to make it both like a key part of your deck while also being a thing that can't be wholly necessary because guess what, you won't put it on the deck easy. Then the volume one, I think, yeah, you can get the so here are the pledge levels: $14 per deck, 24 for both standard, 34 for the premium set, and then mounted it done. You get all four in the cool book, 74, and you get the plain ones, the cool one, the plain four ones, the cool four ones, the four colored decks, which I think is this one. I'm not sure. And then 174, and the two art books, 174 limited stock, obviously, and you can get the limited stock, limited stock stuff. Well, was add-ons like that. I just realized that I just realized you made. Why did you wait? There's team. Yeah, why did wait? Four color decks for this one is, or is it only the first wild? So let me get the four. Yeah, the four color set. By the four color set, has the cards in all four colors. Like a bridge deck, like one of those no revolt decks. I don't know I don't know if some of you have any experience, but like that's a thing. That's a big thing. So here I am explaining stuff, but for some reason but for some reason the implication is that for TMK1 only the first ones will ever be available in four color suits. Seriously, the sole stretch goal is 20 grand with bonus cards. There's nothing about it for the four colors, and I might have to reread the first one. I can't believe this project's taking forever to comment on. Truly, this one has a lot of lore. Let's see, the first one. Ah, okay. Why won't you have this one for this one too? Eh? And yeah, this is red. This is red. This one's like the standard two color ones. Of course, you're familiar with those. But this one's different. But yeah, the other one would be in four colors for some weird reason. Well, let's see. I mean, the art is pretty gorgeous. So that's it. But I think that's it. But I'm nothing more to say in this. I mean, there's heavy lore. I would have to need to buy it to know all of the lore in this. But it's not like it's not like this is a unique theme. I there have been other decks that have covered fantasy themes, but what the heck do I know? Am I right? Oh boy. Next up is Tiki by Chung Chang Shang Tong. It's fine. Anyway, here is a fun. Oh gosh, it's like Toots acting up. This is fun. Okay, Tiki playing card, golden version. A set playing card with art and mystery. So yeah. Tiki was the first women deities their patrons 1,000 years ago. They sailed till. What do you mean patron saint? Do you know what the heck patron saint means or whatever? Curiosity. Oh, okay. 20 Tiki. Okay. I like Tiki very much. Its shape is not only artistic, it also has a feeling of being happy, joyful, and bringing. Oh, it's actually. Wow. I have no confidence in this deck. Wow. Oh, I nice and but it it feels so muddy. It feels so murky. It shouldn't. Like I don't know if it's the fault of the rendering, but it feels like the deck is made of nothing. I mean, there's golden foil and eight cards design. Like there's not. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling this design at all. Like I get this one. I get these things here for the code cut for the thing, and I just realize it's only the space. It's dumb. But it, I don't know. It just it just feel generic, but it does. It I don't. Yeah, it doesn't feel like anything. It's wild. It's ridiculous. Let's just say I'm not liking this book. Ha ha he ho ho. Goodness gracious, I'm not. Yeah, I'm. Like I know what they're trying, but but I don't know if the main thing that's turning me off is the serif font, the unreasonably black background, the fact that there's really no need for this design to fully render the reflective stuff, or just the fact that even if I disregard that, the design that I am seeing just feels like the feels like randomly slapped on it. Just kind of like yeah, it counts. Ugh. You're a full time graphic creator. Are you starting? Gosh, I'm not. Yeah, this. Ooh, ain't feeling it. It doesn't feel like anything to me. Next up is Nevermore playing cards by Unique. Apparently, it says here the great okay, from Unique, one is the best designers of playing cards. I don't even know the guy. But again, I don't know the guys.
Hey everyone, I'm Sergio Roca,
Hey, and I'm Exia.
and let us introduce you to Unique Playing Cards. We are a brand new card company focused on bringing the world of playing card design closer to the community.
I am pretty sure that playing card designers and the community is like really are like in heavy cahoots with each other. It almost feels like a circle jerk half the time. But then again,
We want to help card designers from all over the world to receive the recognition that they deserve. What that means for you as a member of the card community is the chance to get to know a whole new aspect of the world of playing cards that most haven't seen before. Our mission is to collaborate with a selection of different artists to show you the art of playing cards through a whole new lens.
um, I wouldn't say it's not a thing, but I wouldn't knock this concept in itself. It's that art art centered designs aren't exactly no for things, or at least we're like being really conceptual with all these things, right? I there's nothing bad with like having your design so kind of really artist centered. It's just that, and it's that you're gonna have a lot, gonna do a lot of quality control for this.
You will get to know
I
the
hate
artist's story, his or her unique design style, and previous work, right, Max?
Yeah, that sounds awesome. We think of the designers as one of the core factors when creating a deck of cards. And that's why we want to share with you what it means to be a playing card designer. You can learn from them, get inspired by them, or simply just start appreciating a certain part of the playing card world that you may haven't noticed before. We therefore strive for premium quality and a close and transparent communication with you as our community.
The debut of our brand will be Antonio Creative. His name speaks for itself, a creative mind based in Malaga, Spain.
Antonio is known for the
Malaga.
amazing playing card creations he has done for Art of Play, Feel the Universe, or even for magicians like Danny DeOrtiz.
Okay, I'm probably okay. Just because I ain't feeling it, or at least, or not. At least I'm not gonna go with it. At least, okay, I'm gonna stop.
The debut of our brand will be Antonio Creative.
Unique archives. Let us take a look at what he has to say.
So yeah, this is. I think that what happens is it's more artist centric instead of like being thematic or whatever. I'm not saying I don't see, I'm not saying I wouldn't say anything because I can't remember anything that hasn't been that has done that or hasn't done it either. So he's gonna start a YouTube
Hello,
apology.
my name is Antonio Alcala Galeano. Maybe
Oh, accent.
you know me on social media as Antno. I work as a graphic designer, motion grapher, and art director. For years now, I've been specialized in corporate communication, eventually running my own advertising agency based in Spain. 13 years ago, I entered the world of illusionism. During this whole time, hundreds of deck of cards passed through my hands. Gratefully, I was able to enjoy hours and hours with my maestro, Danny Dalpif, with whom I started working as an art director in Grupo Caps and Enfilo. My passion for design, photography, or animation has led me to work with many brands such as Spare Playing Card Company, Art of Play, Illusionist, Feel the Universe, or House of Playing Cards. And of course, I have designed deck of cards. To these days, I have created Dartif playing cards, Blue and Black Edition, Golden Sunrise Diner
That's
for
a
Art of
lot.
Play, or Odyssey
I'm
Novel
not.
for
Sorry if I'm
Feel the
not paying
Universe,
attention.
and many others that we
There's
are
nothing
waiting
worth
for you.
riffing on here.
And now, I'm so proud to announce my last creation, Nevermore Playing Cards.
Nevermore. Yeah.
Created exclusively in collaboration with Unique Playing Cards. I hope you like it.
Thank you, Antonio, for this presentation. We are happy to welcome you and have you on board.
First new playing card experience with us. And with that being said, we will see you soon.
So yeah, this is their first venture. So yeah, the company seems to be more very seems to go for a artist focused approach to the designs they're gonna have, which not noble stuff and stuff. I don't, but man, my mic stand's actually about to die. So we're gonna okay. So yeah, premium the new standard. Oh no, there's gonna be one of those luxury stuff, right? No, I hope it doesn't like have the same connotation as it has for like watches. Like remember affordable luxury? What a canard. Okay, so new year of art of playing cards. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna comment that much because this is what the stream is for. So yeah, it's Raven based. This is like the second one I've done in 2 videos. Can't or was it like the other one? So five. Is that supposed to be 5,000 euro? Oh, the campaign. Oh, it's a campaign goal. Okay, 5,000 euros. Yeah, you see over here at the Heathen Land, we do it with a comma. 65758 grand. Okay, so they led him to create American writer Edgar Allan Poe, so it's Raven related stuff. General features are dark blue, red, Man, this is stuff, but red. Wait, isn't this like almost the flag, the colors of like that one old Spanish flag? Let me check. It's Valencia. Oh, never mind. Uh, okay, so yeah, these are detailed stuff and very intricate, as expected for a card back. And there's even more with these things. They look like they look like graphics from Night Vale. Okay, let's look. For fully personalized, legendary finish and vintage, high detail foil, top case, matte paper, and some chin production. Okay, so these are okay. These cords are a bit standardy, to no one's surprise, to be honest. All of the effort has been thrown into this thing here. It's pretty though. You know, can't knock it off that way. Excuse me. I'm looking at some stuff. Okay. Yeah. The stars in the sky or what? Maybe we shouldn't be doing this right now. Okay, when night falls, what noise? It like watches you. It does really have the all the features of it that has been made for the market, like real streamlined pits, uh, intricate. Really, it's the intricate back that like brings it all home. And these are the jokers, really special, and I love it. I'm not reading even the stuff here. So yeah, the emblems are pins. Hmm. And there's a limited. They're special and highly keyed Michael Remard. Our most exclusive and unique item. Yeah, almost. I mean, I'm not knocking this up. I mean, I do like this stuff, but I there is a big non-zero chance that I would find these pins being sold for 500 pesos or even lower at one of those secondhand buy-ins, one of the secondhand buy-ins sites I go for, because like in like okay, yeah, I do collect like badge pins and enamel pins, but let's be honest, half the time if you're cleaning up your house and you see this and you have these pins, what's the first thing that would go? Usually the pins, because even without a date, they date themselves, and even this one, but let's not get there. Still, still that's pretty. They're pretty for all it's worth. So basically, you get the pins. Emblems are technically correct. So you get in the collector's pack, and then we just additional emblem, and you even get event based emblems. Wow. And one okay, so available. Let's disregard the bit about the as a uh, as a sort of artist thing, sort of let's disregard the philosophy of the whole ordeal. The design, the ideas behind the company itself, and let's talk more about this glorious business model. I've never seen someone take the approach. Oh yeah, if you collect this, you can get a prize. That's wild. But but like this is something else. I guess it's a lot more fun than like a sticker based card, or even like a sort of loyal or a loyal or like a more direct loyalty based model, because if you do this, you can you know what I mean, the ones that you just kind of pledge this much or even get this rewards points and you can even get this much. This one. I hope. Okay, well, it's kept secret. Uh, I hope I'm not throwing a wrench in your intentions. I hope this is not a flaw what I'm about to say, but I can technically search I can technically search heaven and earth for all those six pins without have and just get those pins. Nothing more. Okay, none of I can have none of the cards. I can even none. I can even I can buy none of the cards, pledge none of the projects, and just like randomly stumble upon like these six emblems in some random flea markets, like I'm doing a scavenger hunt. And based on how you put and I'm sure the way you do it, there's no like say the way you probably this week does there'd be no safeguard about this. I, a total schmuck, can get myself these things. Like no questions asked. Like I'm getting off on a technicality here. It's like that one case where like where's that the Pepsi points thing? Pepsi points case. This one, Leonard versus PepsiCo Inc., where basically the guy 7 million points for an AB Hurry jump to jet. This one, this thing, 700 million, and Bastard actually did that. So I'm not. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if there's. I don't know if there's safeguards in this or not. I doubt there are, but yeah. Though I do think the big sort of safeguard here is that you would. I gotta drop. Thinks it. Which I already dealt with that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna pretty much bother myself further with this thing though, because I'm already like bothering myself looking at something. Um, here's the emblem block. Losing your pressure will be a shame. Oh my good. It's part of the plan. Okay? I'm sure it's just there as a collector's flex, but it's a safekeeping box. There's they actually have considered the possibility that someone with this pin can probably just lose them in some like whatever highway some place some schmuck picks it up and decides to sell it as a trinket and then like yeah well, I mean, okay, maybe that's not the possibility. Maybe that's the very weak possibility. What I'm saying is that I'm saying is that they might. There's another chance, or at least there's a good chance they might have already thought that the whole flea market situation can happen. Seriously, seriously, it's just the badges. It's just these pins. There's no like other way, really. It's gonna be a fun ordeal. So yeah, and it's also stock class. And yet, okay, purchase later in the store. Then, sorry, I'm kind of maybe it's too obvious we are Pokemon fans. Yeah, yeah. I know, but you know, this isn't. But I'm not exactly fighting gym leaders for this. Am I right? Though though you know though I'm sure collecting them like you're mad and being rewarded for it is probably something you guys have thought of. So I'm I'm not knocking it up. I really like this. This is such a fun idea. I like it so much. I am now willing to go hell hope just get this, luck. Just hope to land on the things, just out of sheer frigging luck. Anyway, it's just a unique pack, which is four of these decks, then the gilded, and one pin, the other pin, and then the how to get started with designing a deck of cards Skype session. It's why is this the pack include a seminar? Like I get it, This is since you are since designer centered, your focus would be more on designing stuff, but once but one Skype, two, does it really have to be this? I'm sure this could be an open either. There may be advantages, sure, but this can either be a bit more an open session, like like what's the open one? Yeah, Zoom, or even a sort of file DVD thing. But I'm not gonna knock you off, guys, for that. So here's the copper edition. Okay, gilded is 150. Then examples, yeah, we're not gonna get that. But but while the design is something that I might just yawn at, the whole pin thing, the whole emblem thing, the whole I love it so much. Some folks would just have these as nice little add-ons, and it would be nice, cute, decorative stuff. But you guys made something I could never have thought of. You guys are about to bring back the whole thing where you just have this the whole kind of coupon based thing. Like you guys may collect all these and get something like something into real back into real life, I guess. I'm not sure how it works for like other stuff, but this one, man, this is a special kind of collectathon. I would just laud you just for this thing. I can't wait for your next ordeals. I mean, it has been funded, and I'm sure there's gonna be a thing where like this, even the pins themselves would cost an arm and a leg because of this thing. It's not even the uniqueness. It's not even that they'll be unique and they'll be limited. It's that they already have this increased value if you just collect and because they eventually have this exchange value on them. Think about it. That could like hike up the value of this stupid thing almost immediately. Who knows? Like it's it's really likely for this case for this thing to be more expensive than whatever this secret deck is. I guarantee. Though to be fair, technically this thing might also be like around these things. Who knows? I'm yeah, I'm just having fun. This is such a fun idea, damn. Okay, next up is the Labyrinth Deep, Depths and Abyss, and Aurora Chilies. Right, I'm not gonna try for these game of subs. Who's coming then? Next up is Labyrinth, Depth and Abyss, by some guy named Relentless Venture. We're gonna have to start moving this thing. Okay. 10 out of 10 is amazing. Hmm. I'm gonna be a pedant and say that's not a labyrinth. Move along. Like I said, there's a distinct lack of soul for for videos that only have the item in rendered form. Like it just kind of screams we got nothing right now. and it's of course very design based. Unique artwork, world trail shoes. Okay, we present to you the hiding secrets to alien illusion. What is the labyrinth? A simple riddle pointing word to walk, a symbol at this way. Which means there's okay. A deck of 55 poker decks. All based on color amethyst and turquoise, in which you intricate ornaments and black design. Okay. I mean, it's pretty. But, um, but let my pedantry begin. This is not a labyrinth! I There is a specific meaning for the meaning of a frigging labyrinth, and this is not it. And okay, this is technically a maze. And sorry again, this is the problem. If I mute right now, you won't get anything from me for like 15 minutes. So yeah, this is a labyrinth. This now, mind you, there's yeah this well here single path. Okay, that's it. But though yeah, it's synonymous with maze. But like yeah, I am of course in the school of being a total pedant and separating those two. Mm. Okay, so I mean, there's these things, right? Yeah. So let me know. Where am I? Oh yeah. Here. So pedantry aside, this is the box. These are all of this is just same different colors. The oh wow, that's a unique background for each suit. Okay, I'm convinced. But they don't mix well, like at all. Doesn't really help that the pips shown here don't even don't even orient like the classic place. It's just the same. It's a single direction. Eh. Yeah, I mean, okay. So also, it seems like the mazes are not even like valid, or you know what I mean. They're not. They don't lead anywhere. This is another piece of a stupid pedantry that I am going to kill over. No one can stop me. But I could stop myself from looking at whatever I'm looking at. Sorry. I'm okay. So can you find elite motif? It's a mysterious labyrinth like a bone reverse obverse. Basically, it's just really complicated squiggly lines. That in the context of this thing is where do we go to now? Look at this. It's very mysterious. But it's just decorative fluff. They don't. The mazes aren't even valid. So fascinating turquoise. Okay. It has a modern psychedelic approach to it. It does not even it has no futuristic feel to it for some reason. I'm sure that's the approach, but it's not there. The court cards though are darn very are pretty darn ornate. I gotta say, they all unique, all themed differently. I don't know why the court approach was like this. But it's a coherent whole, man. Don't stretch yourself too much at trying to lure these motherfuckers. Don't try it. Anyways, poker format, no reprint, of course. Foil Cardamundi, and then a bookmark. I thought those were banners. It would have been better if they're like banners, but there's no reason for that. Anyways, poster stickers. It this is the kind of sticker that I would expect from like someone's electric guitar case. I'm not sure the right one. It's the sort of like hipster whatever the hipster concoction is, where it's just like a bunch of or the what would usually be the sticker that like was obviously like street art inspired But this one, they won't be out of place among a bunch of graffiti themed stickers. I assure you that. Maybe that's the essence of what I want to say. Pins. This is Cold Spring. Yeah, those like those are button pins. Damn, the button pins don't invoke the great confidence, do they? Art book, sure. Stretch goal for 17 grand is golden foil, then gilded, and then this other decks. One deck set. Who's the other one? Exclusive box of these things. Half brick. Yeah, I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know. It's like a wall between me and this work. I have to admit. Uh, it tries to have something in it, but it doesn't. But it kind of just works sort of as for it's only for its visual appeal. I don't think there's any theming in here at all. Like not this theming is not strong enough for it to work. Like the court cards would just feel really out of place. Some like if you think about it, I'm there's probably whatever the meaning to this, it's not there. I don't mind seeing it because I'm probably a dumbass, but they're just out of place. Moving on is Aurora Chili. Oh, more chilies. I don't even need to play this. So yeah, purple chilies. I think. Wait. I think. Wait. I don't know if I might be talking out my ass again. Bingo. So moving on. Carta Mundi, Slimline, Ace of Spades. I'm just gonna show you just the purple chilies. There isn't really much to talk about. They're just purple. They're just slight differences in how they look, I guess. And of course the hot, E and Peeps Retro Regional Series custom design based on standards. Very hot standards. Picante. And musically for performing jokers, with the drummer of the band. For the submit your entry into the band. And these are the things. They're all different, but in principle they have the same ideas to them. So yeah, you can get them. There's even a T for the brand. Stretch goals would be this glorious special edition. Beautiful. And then there's things, unique sillies, which are of course the custom made stuff. Can you believe it? They're actually color theme, and it's actually custom made. That's one of the wildest things out there. You can actually have these specially themed deck, like a special theme deck just for you, and just for you only, technically speaking. That would be something indeed. Anyway, but yeah, so there's not much to say. Whatever I said last time might apply here. It's serviceable. It's a very decent thing, serviceable deck. It's nice to know that we're back at it with more chilies. That's it. Next up is Coin Nobody. Playing cards. Plastic. By Indian Wolf. Ooh, I know these guys. I think I know these guys. Okay, they're back at it this time with more. It's another fusion deck, but this time with the childish theme to it. They're small. Thick plastic texture. Yeah, this is and what the world is going through. Count me the fuck out though. So anyways, this is fusion, which is just classic poker size holofoil, which is something that's for us basically. And that's of course the ones that just plain on Huda, which is a thick plastic mini size, and they're able to capture the flag. Yay! Wow. So they're cute. So cute. I love it. They've done really great themed approaches to the whole what am I supposed to think? And yeah, the Hanafuda deck, because Hanafuda, for those who don't, for those who are not familiar, uh, of course, the sort of playing one of those Japanese playing card thingies, but also important to note is that, oh gosh, help me, is that the sort of artwork that these things employ, or at least the designs, are very particular. Uh, because they're more pictures than anything, and let's just and some of the features of those things are key to its card's value in games. You cannot you cannot easily put them in abstract form, because guess what, you're gonna have to do that other things again. So but Indian Wolf usually just sort of just redraws them in pretty ways, and this is no exception. This one's really cute. Like this deer one, the sake one, very cute. And this is the fusion, which is just a plain one, because it's just a standard type of playing cards, and of course a special one with here. And then fun new game we created, yeah. Poker size in a thick plastic. They're I don't know what they're made of now, but they're but originally like kind of made bark. It's paper based, so this is a different one, but yeah, but yeah, I know, but I love how you can actually play the small one like they're the real deal, because you can slam on the floor with snap. I could, I maybe later bring this stuff up, or actually I have those, but you're just gonna hear it, so it's not fun. Deck features are this one. I mean, yeah, I think it's fully, yeah, connected scene. That's another thing Engine Wolf does. Azimut identification. It's color coded. Traditionally, it's white, and then we had print. How many size? It's really great. This one is the fusion, which is, yeah. This is Coil Tack. Ooh, smooth synthetic tack, classic finish. Can be used place Eastern motion. See that? This is the thing. This is the game. These are the games you can get. I can't, and yeah, there's not much, but I'm. Oh yeah, there isn't much info. You have to get the booklets. I'm sure someone can deal with that the most appropriately one of these days. Because if there's anything I enjoy, it's archiving the fuck out of game rules. That's the deck. I really am. I really do enjoy the prospect of this being textured. It's actually, oh man, this artwork. It's actually nice. You can't do. I don't think you can do it with paper stuff. What else? But look at this. See, this is the deck. It's pretty. And yeah, these things have different thematicness. This one is the poem ribbons. I'm not doing insider talk. Poem ribbons, plain red ribbons, blue ribbons. I think that's what matters. This one and this here is the rain card. It's such a different card than the traditional deck. And there's this one, and these are the well, it says they're jokers, but these will also be, I guess, the one for the kings, cause for fusion. But yeah, man, I see that pretty stuff. The fusion deck is this. See, wow, pretty. Told you it's chains, and the uncut sheep. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, I like this. And there's even, yeah, Kanaku the Games has. I want to get this in print, of course. Hanami and Sensu. Like I can play with these texts. The text, the art. Yeah, so these are the same book. So nice to know. I'm. I'll see if we can find them locally over here one of these days. And yeah, they're print on demand. And yeah, that's it. Yay! I probably am not gonna go for much in here because there's a lot now to go for. But it's a pretty deck. They delivered. Dungeon Wolf delivered once more. I love it. There's gonna be a lot of things. If I know there's a thing with me wherein if I want a deck Kickstarter, there's a good chance that my local dealer, the local like card dealer here, will have that. But of course, it would be a limited run, and by the time I get there, I'd miss it because I'm broke. But I'm yeah. Let's just go with that, I guess. No problems. Yeah, but these things are like hard to come by. They're not exactly cheap. They're also not exactly easy. Well, if you're in the Philippines, it's not exactly easy to get either. But let's not get there. Okay, we're not. I'm not. I may be dumbass, but I'm not a total dumbass. Okay. We'll see if I'll get any of these decks. I'm not exactly like a big deck hunter half the time, anyways. And next up is Divergent Realms, Fury playing cards, 51 card decks collection, Miami Gorillas. And then yeah, I'm gonna check how many. I think I think this one's the only one left. So, and there's this one. Okay, that's probably it because I've done these things. So, Divergent Realms. Playing cards. Discovery models and supernatural. Okay. And let's see, Bermuda Triangle. And look at that. Yeah. I didn't much. These are like explainable stuff. Very pulpish design though. I love it. A concealed deck. Same thing, I guess. Yep. Yeah, same. Just green. There isn't much to say. There's nice theming. There's this. Thing is like, yeah, I'm gonna skip this. It's probably the same thing. Yeah, it's a slideshow. But it doesn't really scream Divergent Realms. The doesn't scream like otherworldly to me. There should probably a bit more on that, but because it's kind of easy. You just need to draw something fun, put something fantastic on these things. But the sort of fantastic ideas that this thing tried to do didn't pop up basically. But like seriously, these are the cards, right? There isn't much, and I'm not see that like there's a lot of stories, but they're not very. They're more abstract stuff than they are, really out there works. Maybe if they're more out there, we could talk. The At least this one is one-sided. It's fine. It's a good. It's not bad for a back. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't even feel nautical. I also gotta say, there should probably be a bit more nautical themes to it. Like more water. But you know, it's probably more to that than I care. So yeah, we're not. So yeah, I've seen the others, but this one, while really comic-y, this is not very science fiction-y, sadly. Next up is Fury playing cards. Rose PCC. You guys have no idea. My stomach's grumbling right now, and like I haven't even prepared anything for my cocoa. LED Collector's Deck Box. Okay. Oh no, I hate this kind of stuff. Whoa. So it's about volcanoes. Beautiful. This back is something I'd see more as on a trading card game, or at least those designer card games types. This is the kind of back it would have. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. It's a beautiful misfit, and it's just because it does feel like one of the sort of draw that you get making the whole thing, or at least you're. Sorry, I'm just not fully there. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, some jobs at problem times. Yeah. Huh. It's fun. It's matte finish die cut. It's very straightforward, at least. And the back is just yeah, it's simple. And this one. Oh, it's also very fun. It has a. It's definitely not gonna be a designer style deck, is it? It's definitely not. The theme. Look at that. It's just slapped on things. Number cards, not much either. But yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not really there. It's not exactly. Oh, one special deck. Well, special decks. Oh, what's that? Eh. Master tier, supreme tier, elite, and this one. The main downside is that it's too straightforward to deserve this much stuff. But there is a fourth stretch goal, which is foil. Like upgrades to the main one, and this one is actually a red one, which is the fancier one. But yeah, it's such a straightforward deck. I have to say. There really isn't much to it, though I think that's to its advantage because they got this. I don't think they need to be put any more. It's a cool volcano. It's enough. There will be special editions and all stuff. There, it's it's fine for us. It's probably not. It's probably good for. It's probably good enough. It's such. It does also make it look like it's a custom game. It's not like cards, which I think which has to add to an appeal to it. Right? Still, there isn't. It's just it's pretty much that. Yay. Next up is 51 decks, which I'm Miami Gorillas. I mean, am I gonna regret this? They're the one that made the very generic looking Las Vegas deck. That's my big gripe to it. It doesn't feel like a place. Anyway, shift to the names playing card collections. 51. Here it is. A new city every month. City name. There's Miami. Well, if I get like each of the U.S. states, the collection will include 51 decks of cards. 51. Because everyone will be at the surprise at the very end. A certain dark horse. We plan to build an entire collection in 3 years. Damn, it's 51 city names as a great project. So a new city every month. This is Miami. That's 51 decks, so these are Miami Gorillas. I know we're talking with Miami, but this isn't. But do we really have to invoke a generic 70s aesthetic every time we think of Miami? I guess it's inevitable. And they're like, oh, big, same picture, right? Yeah. Gorillas. So here's the Joker, here's the Gaffer. And here's some add-ons. Hoodie. Holster. Trading cards? Okay, maybe the cards are a bit too much, but there's also a lamp, which is like acrylic. 3 decks early bird goals. If this is a shirt, I'd do it. But yeah, 51 incredible stories of characters, extra bonuses. So yeah, if this project gets nailed, expect a lot. No, I hope they don't want to. stupid shit when I get to really desolate places like Maine. Sorry, not Wyoming. Maine's pretty decent, but not exactly something that you can make a lot of. So, whoop. Okay, let's get on now with abstract. I'll check. Oh, actually, let me do wizard lore, which is just which is probably just because it's a it's more system. But let's look at the cards actually. See that? Um, wizard. Yeah, I don't think there isn't much to say. It's the technical stuff isn't fully there. It's just technical stuff. I don't think I can comment in this much. So the last project is abstract. And it's very abstract. Unfortunately, I've seen this in in at least three design magazine article pages thingies. Kind of wild, but it's not exactly fun either. Anyway, uh, I'm not I'm not knocking it off really. It's just that it's not exactly great either. Sorry, wait. I'm like in the middle of looking at stuff again. Okay, moving on. I mean, yeah. It's this is like what if I look for design poster on Pinterest. This would be in like at least 3 years worth of design convention posters. This kind of style. Sorry about the rewards. Okay, 70. Okay, custom design boxes. This one. This is new, but it feels like I've seen this before. That's a demerit, and that guarantee you haven't seen before. And these are the variety of cards. It's not. I'd say it's fine. I guess it's nice. It's beautiful, but it's somehow it's so generic too. Good thing you don't have much to say, because like if you try to squeeze it, you might just strain yourself. Ah well, not everything can be hit, I guess. So that concludes our demonstration, I guess. So for me, that's gonna be all. I expected more, to be honest, but but this one is better than nothing. I'm not gonna complain anymore. All I gotta find now is someone to. If I can find someone with, that would be great. Uh, Give me a moment. This might take a while. I'm checking some stuff. Oh gosh. This might take me a while. I'm not sure. Maybe I can get myself doing usual things under the condition that my tooth not kill me. I'm not even sure if I'll even be streaming before again after this before I get my tooth filled. But I'm definitely not gonna wanna keep talking either. I'm not exactly I hate it basically. And no one else has gone up. Maybe yeah. I'll just here's someone. I mean, I just need someone to read. That's it. So I'll see you next time, whenever that is. I hope you have a great time where you guys are, because and I also hope that I'm gonna pray that my tooth gets a bit better when I get to the after my dentist appointment. But anyway, see you next time. Good night and God bless.